Annyeonghaseyo. So guys, Matt Jones. I'm actually back in Sydney for day 9 of the 100 Days to Harvest of the Friendship Tree Project. And here we've got some typical street food in Strathfield. We're in Strathfield in Sydney, sort of a bit like a Hanguk Dongnam, a bit like a Korean township. And the staff here, they're really friendly, but they're also quite shy. 안녕하세요. Yeah. So I'll just do the talking, but we've got chicken here, which is absolutely fantastic. Very popular in hot sauce, and then I'm also getting what he's just making there, which is this. You can just see it there. We go. It's rice cake that's been fried with some hot sauce. I'll just put it there for the time being. 감사합니다. 네, 잘 먹겠습니다. So this is typical of Korean street food, and immediately you get some feeling of the difference. Melbourne and Sydney are actually quite different.
Yeah.
In terms of the Korean community, it's a lot bigger here. Yeah. So like there's a critical mass in Sydney. So like as you can see, a lot of the signs are in Hangul, but in Melbourne, in the restaurants, most of them are in English. So it's a very interesting experience in Melbourne. And if you look around the shop here, you see not everyone, but many people are Korean. But I guess in terms of friendship, the interesting thing about Strathfield is that it's actually a friendship city with Gapyeong, which is a township in Gyeonggi-do, one of the provinces in Korea, and it's well known by Australians because it was the site of a famous defence back in 1951 when the Korean War was being fought. And so there's this relationship struck between Korea and Australia through these friendship cities, and Strathfield and Gapyeong are an example of that. It's not the oldest friendship city by any means. In fact, it's one of the more recent ones. But it does point to this issue of how we exercise this spirit of friendship through these friendship cities. Like for example, Melbourne and Busan are friendship city states, and Sydney and Seoul are also friendship city states. But the amount of connection between those groups is actually quite low. There's actually not as much activity as perhaps could be or should be. And so one of the outcomes from this project, I hope to stimulate further discussion among those cities and towns and states to sort of ask, well, what could we be doing? What is best practice, and how could it be made more of greater value for, say, schools or businesses, or just exchanges between, without having just jollies between governments. Because to be quite honest, to date, a lot of the exchanges of these friendship cities have been councillors going across to the other city to shake hands, give a presentation, and it's been basically a junket. Yes, there's been some relationship building, but to what end? And I've yet to sort of have any satisfactory answer to that question. But here we are again, Strathfield. This place is called Tutu Chicken, and you can find it just across from the train station, which is just over there. So you can sit down, grab some chicken and beer, and have a good old time. Nice place to come. Enough from me. Back in Sydney. It's great to see the difference between Sydney and Melbourne in terms of the Korean community. And the point I want to make today was about these friendship cities and the fact that I don't think we've really come close to actually exploring the potential that they can offer to this friendship. More soon.